Hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here, bringing you a week 10 100% live team build, and by this time I mean like I haven't even really looked at his draft or done anything, so this video might be a little bit longer than usual because I have no prior prep. But yeah, we're prepping to battle Sherrs, coach of the Delaware Diglets, great member of the league. He's always responsible when it comes to the league stuff, so I really appreciate him for that, so thank you, bro, if you're watching. But we're going to prepare to battle him, and his team is terrifying. I might actually lose this week. I say that every time I see like a really good draft. I'm not too confident about. You guys know who it is. Orbomb, nice to meet you. I'm coach of the Houstonian Hoopas. Right now, this is week 10, and I believe we're 9-1 or 8-1. Is this? Yeah, we're 8-1, and we're about to battle for our 9th win or second loss. We'll see. And I want to say this before I continue. By the way, all the music that I play is music from Glitch City. And yeah, shoutouts to her. She's great. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Well, I'm going to go over his draft. Well, let's go over my draft real quick. We got Landorus, Terrain, Mega Scizor, Gengar, Lucario, Togekiss, Azelf, Tornadus Eye, Clawitzer, Meloetta, Kabutops, Cacturne, and Quagsire. Nice and powerful. But I was really excited about having Intimidate Mon because nobody in the league had a Defiant Pokemon besides Thundurus, which... Oh, I should actually think about that. Besides Thundurus, but that's not really an issue right now. Mainly there was no Bisharp. But after the redraft, people saw that there was no Bisharp, and somebody took a Bisharp, and it was actually Sherrs. Sherrs has Bisharp, Mega Lopunny, Azumarill, Snorlax, Scolipede, and Hydreigon, all incredibly fast and threatening. I have to work around those somehow. He also has Uxie, Electros, Escavalier. Oh, excuse me. Sorry guys, my mic reset for whatever reason. But Uxie, Electros, Escavalier, Tauros, Xatu, and Torkoal. So what you have here, perfect, fast, offensive, and somewhat bulky threats, like Azumarill, Snorlax, but like Bisharp, Lopunny, Scolipede, Hydreigon, nice threats. And then over here you have defensive threats. We got Uxie, Electros, Escavalier, all fat, hard-hitting mons. Torkoal, which I can Shell Smash and Rapid Spin. Tauros are just fast and can always be threatening because of sheer force. And then Xatu that can bounce things back. But looking at his draft, his only way to really get rid of hazards is Torkoal and Tauros, both which are not the most reliable. Or not Tauros, Xatu and Torkoal. I really want to bring Landorus, but I'm afraid of that Bisharp. Let's see what happens. Let's calc out what would happen. Sorry about that. Ooh, sorry for the background noise, guys. Let's calc out what would happen. Let me go to chat so I can do /calc. If I were to give Bisharp, worst case scenario, I give Bisharp his +1. Let me hide this. While being defensive Lando. So let's do Bisharp. Sure, RU, Swords Dance, Jolly, Life Orb, Defiant. Let's do Adamant just in case. Versus Landorus. So Landorus T, defensive. So I think this already calcs for his +1. But just in case, let me do that. His knockoff would definitely kill. But Earthquake will kill him, which we will definitely outspeed unless he's a Scarfed Bisharp. Sucker Punch doesn't kill though, which is the important thing. So it's good to know. +1 Adamant, Life Orb, so that's as strong as he can be. I'm sorry guys, let me pause real quick. Ooh, that was weird. Anyways, so yeah, I think Landorus will work this week. So let's go ahead and start with Landorus. Because Landorus can kill the that Pokemon. It can do a shit ton of damage to that Torkoal. It can kill the Bisharp. It can check the Lopunny because it survives an Ice Punch, as we all know from my OU battles. It just does work this week. I have to watch out for Azumarill, and I can't let it get weakened. U-Turn, let's see, Earthquake, Stone Edge, U-Turn, and Stealth Rock. Do I need knockoff on him? Oh, sorry, I keep doing the wrong tabs. Maybe I could go for knockoff over Stone Edge. Let's see how much it would do to Xatu. Xatu, utility. Stone Edge doesn't kill. How much does knockoff do? Let's find out. Because if Stone Edge doesn't kill anyways. Oh yeah, knockoff does just as much. Alright, a little bit less, but that's fine. So I think we can run knockoff over it. We don't need Stone Edge. I mean, Stone Edge would be nice for Scolipede, but I think EQ already two-shots it. I don't know. Is that better? I mean, knockoff hits Uxie, but so does U-turn. I just wanted to check things, you know. Let's calc not Tauros, Torkoal. PU defensive, EQ does less than half. I want to run Rocky Helmet this week because of bisharp and the it'll be fake out punishment for the Mega Lopunny, Ice Punch punishment. So I definitely want to run a Rocky Helmet this week. And if this thing's running leftovers, it won't kill. And Stone Edge doesn't do enough anyways. I just have to deal. I have to work away around Torkoal. Hopefully he's not max defense. That's not even max defense there. And then there's Scolipede. Let's calc out Scolipede. OU offensive. Stone Edge doesn't kill anyways. So yeah, because I don't plan on running any attack, guys. Even though it'd be nice, I want to run as much defense as possible to survive everything for sure. Because his team is too offensively threatening for me to actually calc out doing any sort of defense investment. In fact, the only thing I would calc out is special defense. But that's just for like his specially offensive Pokemon, which he has none here unless you want to run Ice Beam Snorlax, which is a thing. I mean, he has Hydreigon, what am I talking about? Speaking of which, how much does a Hydreigon do to me? Let's find out. Hydreigon, OU Life Orb. Draco can kill, but there's not too much I can really do about it. It's a roll. It does too much for me to actually consider investing a lot in there. And let's do Snorlax, maybe? Snorlax has base 65, so I'm not worried about it. And then there's this other Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I think this will work just fine. So we will do Rocky Helmet. Intimidate, we'll do Rocks, because Rocks are nice against this team. Actually, after Rocks, the Earthquake is a two-shot, which is nice to know. And then Earthquake can actually OHKO. Actually, yeah. After Rocks, if he doesn't switch into his Xatu, Knockoff will be able to kill if he's not running too much defense. Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Knockoff, and U-turn for Momentum, because Momentum is definitely going to be nice against his team. We'll do 248. Is that, yeah, whatever. It'll be nice. We'll do max defense. 8 in Spadef, and we'll do Impish. There you go. First Mon down. Next. What do I want to do? Considering my draft. Do I want to bring Scizor this week? Is Scizor useful this week? I don't know if Scizor is useful this week. I mean, it checks a couple things. Scizor could be pretty good. I mean, Torkoal kind of walls it. Can't do too much to Scavalier. I don't know, man. It just gets walled by a lot of Mons. I can run Swords Dance Scizor though. Swords Dance can sweep late game. Swords Dance, Superpower, Roost, Bullet Punch. I think that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna, of course, we bring Mega because Mega Scizor is better. That's all there is really to it. Scizor. Oh, let's do Mega Scizor again. Scizor, there we go. Scizorite, Technician. We bring that sweet Bullet Punch. So, have I ran Swords Dance on my Scizors at all this season? I don't think so. Swords Dance, Roost, and Superpower. Now the question is, do I need a lot of bulk or do I need a lot of attack? And how much speed am I gonna have to run? If he's base 75 speed, it'd be nice to outspeed the Bisharp in case he wants to. Well, Bisharp's always going to go for Sucker Punch against me, so there's no reason to outspeed the Bisharp. He always has to go for Sucker Punch. But if I go for Bullet Punch to outspeed the Scizor, his Sucker Punch fails. That's good to know. So I run faster than 265, I suppose. Do I need a fast? If I'm running fast Scizor, do I even need attacks? Do I need Roost, I mean? Oh, crap. I can't even... I have to run Adamant, so I'm not going to do this. It's fine. I'll run Adamant and I'll take the damage. I do want to run a lot of HP for Lopunny, too. I can be able to check Lopunny a lot easier and hopefully survive one Fire Punch. I doubt it, but, you know, you never know. Azumarill, I definitely want to outspeed Azumarill at the very least. go for bullet punch before he goes for his aqua jet. So I want at least 219. At the very least, outspeed him. Sculpies, whatever. Hydreigon, I won't be able to outspeed anyways. As for the rest of his mons, they're all pretty decently fast. Min speed Uxie is 226, but I'm not running knockoff, so it doesn't matter. I'm still going to go for bullet punch against it. Escavalier is 76, who cares? Yeah, so this is good. 219 speed. Because everything else, it doesn't matter. I'll naturally outspeed, or they'll naturally outspeed me, and it doesn't matter because as long as I'm only trying to become faster for Pokemon that have priority, so I can outspeed their priority, and for Pokemon that I have to hit superpower against. Since I only have to hit superpower against Snorlax and hopefully Hydreigon on the Switch, Lopunny and Bisharp would be nice, but Bullet Punch also works on Lopunny, and Bisharp, he's just gonna go for Sucker Punch anyway, so I'm gonna go for it regardless. And then Escavalier, I already outspeed. Tauros, I'm not gonna be able to outspeed, so I can't really do anything about that. So yeah, this is good. This is decent. This is decent. This is decent. We'll do Adamant. We'll do Max Attack, and we'll do the rest in HP, giving us some bulk. And yep. All right, so Scizor's done. You know what I really want to do against his team, especially since he has Scolipede? I kind of want to do. He has a lot of fast. I mean, he has priority in his Azumarill, but I'm thinking Lucario, but instead of Swords Dance, I want to do Agility to outspeed Lopunny. And then if he goes for a Sucker Punch on me, I get my Justified boost on my Lucario. If he tries to if he protects on me, I'm gonna outspeed after one Agility as long as it's his first speed boost. I'll be able to outspeed +2. I'll be able to outspeed Hydreigon. I'll be able to outspeed a Scarfed Hydreigon most likely, which is the biggest thing, is outspeeding the Scarfed Hydreigon. I actually really want to do it. It's really gimmicky. I can afford it though. I'm pretty decent in the league. I think I have to run Sash if I do it. Definitely Justified with Agility. I actually kind of really want to do this. Close Combat. E-Speed is E-Speed decent? I mean, E-Speed is definitely late game. Iron Tail, is Iron Tail useful at all? I'm not too sure actually. Iron Tail hits Azumarill for neutral and has Stab, so there's that. But that's it. I don't know if Iron Tail is too useful. What other coverage moves does Lucario get? I could do Agility Swords Dance. I could do Agility Swords Dance actually. Then I have to have other checks for Azumarill, so I have to watch out for that. I'm actually pretty interested in that. Lucario has Drain Punch. I should run Bulk Up Drain Punch on Lucario one day. It's pretty bad, but you know, why not? This way I can actually run Adamant pretty safely too. Adamant Lucario is rad. It does so much damage. If I do Agility Swords Dance, that feels so gimmicky though. But the thing is, fighting just wrecks his team. Look at that. Dead, 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 dead. Dead. Not too much, but it wrecks all of his offensive threats, which is the biggest deal. Let's see how much, like, what's my speed? What's my Lucario speed? If I were to do this, agility set, I have a calculator on my phone, so let me pull that up. Let's do enough to outspeed a +1 Scolipede. Let's see this calculator. Scolipede 355 times 1.5 equals 532, so 533. So 533 divided by 2 equals 266 or 267. 266.5. Oh, look at that. That happened again. So we have to run 267 speed. Is there anything faster than Scolipede? Let's find out. Oh god, all the tabs. All the tabs. Sorry guys. What was this one? This one's my team. Oh, and this thing came up again. Ah, professionalism. I don't even remember my number anymore. It's 267 is what I wanted to do. I'll do this one get out of here. Go away. I'm trying to record. How dare you? Anyways, I don't see anything faster than Lopunny. But +1 Scolipede is definitely faster than a Lopunny. And then, yeah, I think that's about as fast as things are going to get. So if I were to do that, it would be 267 speed. Which is not... Oh, yeah, I can hit that. I can hit that while staying adamant, which is nice. So we can do adamant. That's actually really nice. Ooh, no, max attack, please. And then 52. That should be fine. We'll do extreme... Oh, God, all caps. Extreme speed. And I'm thinking Swords Dance. I'll look at it at the end and see if I want to change it at all. But Swords Dance would be like, if I force another switch, I can force a couple switches, things on like, on his more defensive mons. I could run Crunch, actually, over Swords Dance. Crunch would hit Zatu and Yuxi. But not for much. Let's find out. Lucario. OU. Let's go to the Life Orb. We'll give him Heartstone. And let's do Yuxi. Are you defensive? Iron Tail does a pretty decent amount. How much will Crunch do? Crunch does about the same as Iron Tail. A little bit more. Just very small amount more. But Delphine does more than the other two attacks do, and especially against Yuxi. How much will it do to Yuxi? Are you defensive utility? Not Yuxi, I'm sorry. Zatu. Are you utility? Yeah, it's gonna do a lot to Zatu. It could kill after rocks. Yeah, I think I'm on the side of Crunch over Swords Dance, because I don't think I'll be able to set up a Swords Dance. I don't know, Swords Dance Lucario, if it's adamant, it's only going to be doing 60% with a lot of its E-speeds. Especially since I'm not running any boosting thing, which I don't want to if I'm going to be setting up, especially against his team. Like, I don't even have to set up against a lot of his team. If bisharp comes in, if Lopunny comes in, I want to be able to at least survive with my Sash. So, speaking of Sash, I definitely have to run Togekiss. Oh, God, I don't like running Togekiss every single week. But I have to, because I need Defog now. I'll do Togekiss last, though. Togekiss is just going to take a lot of calcing, as you guys know. It's a defensive mon, so it takes very specific calcs. Quagsire would be nice, because Unaware Quagsire could stop any sort of Swords Dancing Scolipede, or Swords Dancing Bisharp. And, and Belly Drum Azumarill. Yeah, I'm running Quag. What's up, Quag? Sorry for the background noise again. We'll do Leftovers again. Actually, I'm so afraid of like any HP grass. The only issue with having Quagsire is that people can run just grass coverage moves on you. I'll run Toxic Recover. I could do Infestation again. Infestation is pretty decent. It actually kind of, well, it doesn't really stop the Snorlax, it can go for Rest. Defensive set stops Lopunny. They're not going to be running any at least these three mons are not running any grass coverage moves. I don't think any of these mons are going to be running any grass coverage. In fact, his grass coverage is going to come from here most likely. So I can actually afford to run defense. I'll calc out for Hydreigon. I don't have to worry about power up pup Lopunny or power up punch. Who could run HP Grass? Electros could run HP Grass. I should probably watch out for that. Electros is known for running that. So if I were to do Modest Electros... what am I doing it here for? Whatever, I'll just do it in the calc. Quagsire. Let's see, OU physically defensive. Alright, versus Electros. Are you Assault Vest? Quiet is the plus speed. Giga Drain, that's right. Giga Drain is going to do a lot. I have to watch out for that Giga Drain. I don't think I'm going to be able to survive that. I don't think there's any way I'll be able to survive that. Plus, what am I going to do to an Electros anyways? I can Scald Burn it. Well, let's do Azumarill. Azumarill is the one I'm worried about. Choice Band of Waterfall is going to do like 57%. Oh my god, yeah, I have to run Max Defense. That's so bad. I could probably run a little bit of speed, so no, not outspeed Azumarill. Azumarill's too fast. It's 31 base speed, so I outspeed all of its base 30 mons, which is really, really handy. I have to run max defense, though. More defensive mons, yay. which means his Hydreigon's gonna have a field day on my team. Good thing I'm running priority. I might have to run a Scarfed Mon too. We'll see. Toxic Recover, Scald for the burns, and then final move. I could run Encore in case he tries to set up on me or do anything silly. Or like if he's gonna be running Rest on Snorlax, that would be cool. Earthquake is nice for the Bisharp, but Bisharp's not gonna be killing me anytime soon. Let's find out. Bish. Oh, you Swords Dance. Yeah, Iron Head ain't doing trash damage, and then once Knockoff knocks off my leftovers, I ain't doing anything. Yeah, I don't think I need the Earthquake coverage. Like, it does a lot of damage, but it's not necessary. Plus, that means I can run a minus attack nature I can run 0 attack IVs pretty safely, and Scald does a lot more to his team. I'd rather burn the Escavalier, and Torkoal has less special defense and physical defense. Yeah, I'd rather run Scald over another attack. But another thing is, I could attract the Torkoal, or I could Encore the Torkoal if it wants to try to set up on me. There's that. I just think Encore is good this week, but I could be wrong. Like, I could Encore the Bisharp into Swords Dance, Lopunny into anything stupid like Ice Punch or something like that. If I could Encore Azumarill into Belly Drum, that'd be cool. Snorlax, in case it's going for curses, I can Encore it into that and then Toxic Stall it. I do outspeed a non-invested Snorlax. Yeah, I think Encore is I could Encore the Protect on the Scolipede if he wants to do anything crazy. Encore seems like the attack for this week. So we want to run max defense. Plus, I don't want to run minus speed this week since I am here to outspeed a lot of his slower threats. So this is the set. Yep. And last mon, who do I want to run? Do I run? I could run Clawitzer. I don't want to run Cacturne this week. Assault Vest Clawitzer could check the Hydreigon. Let's see. I could actually check the Hydreigon with that mon. Let me find out. Hydreigon, OU Life Orb versus Clawitzer. Are you Wall Breaker? This is Life Orb, so let's do Assault Vest. Aura Sphere does a shit ton. It kills after. It could kill after rocks. Draco doesn't kill, and that's without even HP. If I'm running max HP, a crit Draco could have a chance of not killing, depending on the roll. Dark Pulse could flinch, but he would need two flinches to kill me with Dark Pulse, or like Dark Pulse plus Draco. This is interesting. What if he was modest? What if he's modest scarfed? Yeah, Draco ain't killing. Draco ain't doing nothing. This is with Life Orb too. Okay, now for speed. That's for things. I think that's my last mon. Let's find out. No, what was that? Sorry, my phone did something weird. Let's see what it was. It was nothing. Yay. I love having Clawitzer in the team, guys. You have no idea. I can run Scarf Clawitzer, Life Orb, Specs. It just does so much damage. Dark Pulse for his Psychics. Scald because it's the greatest move in the game. Ice Beam. Maybe not Ice Beam. What does Ice Beam cover? Nobody! Because Aura Sphere hits Hydreigon harder because of the Mega Launcher. Yep, I'd rather run Aura Sphere. Yo, Aura Sphere, the greatest attack in the name. Call me Aura. Bomb. Alright, that was dumb. Ignore me. Yeah, plus Aura Sphere covers more. I know Dragon Pulse is slightly stronger, but Aura Sphere covers more in his team. What's the last coverage move I can go for here? I'm not too sure. I am not too sure. Let me think. What am I thinking about? Not too sure. There's so much going on right now. What's going on with my phone? I don't know. What do I want to run as a coverage move? I could run Water Pulse over Scald, but I'd rather have Scald Burns over Water Pulse Confusions. Plus Confusions kind of feel more cheap. Let's see. Ooh, ignore the background noise again. I might pause if they get louder. Let's see. Let's see. This is actually kind of interesting. I don't know. Sludge Wave. What does Sludge Wave do against his team? It hits Azumarill super effectively, which actually is kind of nice. How much does that do to Azumarill? Let's find out. Azumarill. Sure, Choice Band. Because they're not. I mean, that's like plenty of bulk to actually worth to validate calking. And we'll do Sludge Wave because I don't think he'll be able to kill me. Actually, he probably will with Choice Band. Sludge Wave does a lot. That does a lot of damage. Yeah, Play Rough can kill me, Choice Banded. So I might have to run a little bit of defense. It's definitely a roll though. I can't let rocks be on my side of the field. That's one big thing. I have to watch out for that. Because then Azumarill kind of cleans my team up with Play Rough and Waterfall. Sludge Wave does a lot. Let's see what else I can run. I could run U-turn. I could be that guy. But I think because of my lack of Azumarill checks, I think I have to run Sludge Wave. Because like I can whittle down Azumarill. I can hit it hard, but I can never really OHKO it. So if I get a little bit of damage off and then I can just go into Clawitzer and kill it, that would be god level. So let's do Sludge Wave. I didn't see anything else I wanted to do. I can double check, but the only other thing I saw was U-turn. That would be kind of interesting, but nothing. But it's not anything too good. Yeah, I'm gonna do. God, this house is so loud. It's so early in the morning too. They usually don't. Whatever, it's fine. Plus it has that chance to poison. Alright, so as far as speed goes, I run 154 speed. Who do I need to outspeed? I won't be able to outspeed you if you're adamant, so it doesn't matter. Azumarill is one Pokemon I want to be able to outspeed. But do I want to be able to outspeed it that bad? Because then I had to get rid of Modest to outspeed it. Why? Is it base 60? Wait a minute. Oh no, it's not. Okay, well, what if he was adamant? He'd reach 299 or 199, so I could reach 200 maybe. I lose so much bulk that way though. 184. If I were to do the rest in here, it only give me 72. So let's see what happens if I do that. 72 Assault Vest Modest. Oh my God, Play Rough does way too much. If it's Choice Banded. And Sludge Wave doesn't kill. Oh, I have to run. I actually think I have to run max HP. Oh man, that's so shitty. I think I have to run max HP. I might have to run a little bit of Spidef too, or defense. How much defense would I have to run? Oh, well, not too much. To avoid the OHKO, I only have to run 16. So there's that. Okay, let's try that. I don't need speed. So max HP, 16 defense, just to avoid any sort of nasty Azumarill OHKO. We'll do 16. Max and special attack. Now let's see what happens. I don't know. I feel like that's decent. I don't think there's anything that's going to hit me harder than Azumarill. I could check Lopunny. I don't think Lopunny will hit me harder though. I'm actually pretty positive it won't. Let's do Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny. Oh my God, they're being so loud. The video's almost over though. High Jump Kick. Yeah, High Jump Kick doesn't kill. Okay. Alright. So I can check the speed thing one more time though, because I don't need too much power. I just need enough to like two-shot things, maybe even OHKO things. I'll definitely OHKO Bisharp, which is nice. Snorlax, I'm gonna outspeed. Don't have to worry about that. Uxie, don't have to worry. Escavalier is something I do have to worry about. That sucks too, because then I have to reach too high of a speed to worry about it. So if he's non-invested, he reaches 139, so I outspeed that. Escavalier is not an issue. Torkoal. This is actually interesting for the rest of my team too. 152. If he Shell Smashes, he reaches 304. 304 is not fast. Does anybody on my team naturally outspeed that? I don't think so. So he does outspeed my whole team if he Shell Smashes, but at the same time, it's not really a threat. Because I can check it with Clawitzer. I can check it with Quagsire too. Alright, cool. And now for the final mon. Oh, actually, yeah, make sure he's modest before I forget that and then battle him and then hate myself. Mega Launcher, Assault Vest, perfect. He's done. Crunch is nice, more dark coverage against his team. Superpower, U-turn. All right, Togekiss. Here's where things get real. I don't think you'll survive anything Azumarill does or Bisharp, but how about Lopunny? Mega Lopunny versus Togekiss. OU defensive. Ice Punch does half. Without any defense investments, it does about half. So how much? I mean, regardless, it doesn't kill after rocks, but I have to run a lot of defense to like rock with it. You do check the Hydreigon very nicely. Let's see what happens if you run Sludge Wave Hydreigon. Hydreigon, OU. I mean, Flash Cannon does 50%, but that's with max, so I have to watch out for that. But that's fine. Speed control is going to be nice against his team too. What other threats are there? There's Scolipede and Poison Jab. Let's check out Scolipede. Scolipede, OU offensive. Poison Jab does so much. Alright, how much defense do I have to run? There's no way. There's no way. Well, how much defense do I run? Oh, that sucks. Alright. Well, the plus side, even if I run 0, as long as I run that HP, he doesn't... Oh, he can't OHKO me. Alright, so at least I have to avoid the OHKO. Alright. So at the very least, I need 36? 36. At the very least, I need 36 in defense. Oh, that sucks. Bisharp. Can you OHKO me? I don't want you to OHKO me. Bisharp. OU Swords Dance. Oh my god, it does so much damage. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way in hell. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. There's a way. There is a way. I'm not even running a defense boosting nature. I don't know why I'm freaking out about this. But 192 defense avoids Adamant, Life Orb, Bisharp's OHKO, which is nice. I can't really avoid the kills after rocks just because these things do so much damage. But I think that's the strongest thing that's going to hit me. I don't see anything else that's stronger that's going to hit me than that. So 192 in defense. Oh, I'm already here. My bad. 192. That's 182. 192. 248. And then the rest in Spadef, making me all around bulky. And then I'm pretty sure I was calm. Yeah, calm. We'll do 0 IVs and attack to avoid any foul play shenanigans. Did I do that with the rest of my mons? I did not do it with you. Let me make sure I do that with you. Avoiding any foul play or confusion shenanigans. And now for the moveset. Thunderwave. I want a Thunderwave Lopunny. I want a Thunderwave Hydreigon. I want a Thunderwave Scolipede. I'm afraid of it being bounced back. Also, how important is Heal Bell this week? I don't want any of my mons being burned. That's my biggest thing. I can let Lando and I can let Quagsire be whatever. I mean, I don't want them to be toxic, but more than anything, I don't want these two being burned. I don't want these 3 being burned. So, does he have any burning mons? I don't see any. I do not see any. Torkoal can with Lava Plume, but that's a roll. That's like it's 1 to 3. I mean, pretty decent chance, but other than that, I don't see anything that he's gonna want. I guess he could run Thunder Wave. Do I care if I get paralyzed? I care if my Lucario gets paralyzed, but that's about it. Yeah, I don't think I need Heal Bell this week, which is nice. It gives me more coverage moves. I definitely need Defog, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Defog, Roost, Air Slash. Now, do I want to run Dazzling Gleam or Thunder Wave? I feel like Thunder Wave is more useful. As much as I want to run Aura Sphere, I already have fighting coverage on 3 of my mons. I think I have fighting coverage on 3 of my mons. Dazzling Gleam. I don't even think Dazzling Gleam can OHKO and Assault Vest Hydreigon, which would be a problem. So, especially since I'm not running any investment, so I'm just gonna do Thunder Wave. Speed control. If he tries to paralyze me, I can paralyze the rest of his mons. So if he tries to para-hacks me through Uxie, I can even out the playing field. I can run Leftovers. This has been a long ass video. Serene Grace. So this is my team. Alright, so we got Landorus, we got Scizor, we got Lucario, Togekiss, Quagsire, and Clawitzer. Overall threatening mons. Lopunny has coverage. Lopunny is always a threat, but Togekiss kind of walls Lopunny. Like really walls Lopunny. Quagsire can take care of any of those of his boosting threats. Bisharp gets like pseudo checked by Lando, as well as Quagsire. Lucario likes the Dark Stab, so they get his Justified boost. Azumarill is always an issue. Choice Band Azumarill is going to do the work against my team. This is Play Rough and Waterfall, so I have to be careful around that, but I can check it with Bullet Punch, Extreme Speed, Sludge Wave, and then all my mons pretty much outspeed it. Hydreigon, if it specs Draco, something dies pretty much every time. Togekiss is an all-around good check to Hydreigon, as long as they don't carry Flash Cannon. And even if it does carry Flash Cannon, it's not going to OHKO me after rocks. So it's good to keep in mind. I can always T-Wave it. Lucario's agility set could definitely check the Hydreigon. And then I do have priority in Lucario and Scizor. And then Clawitzer is Assault Vest for the Hydreigon. As far as the rest of his mons go, Torkoal is not a threat whatsoever. Xatu is an issue because he can bounce things back, so I want to kill that thing right away. Tauros has sheer force, but its coverage is not the greatest. Scavalier, I don't have any fire moves on my team. Maybe I should probably run some fire. Who wants to run fire? I need all these attacks though, so I just have to whittle it down. I can hit it hard with close combat. I can hit it hard with superpower. I have to watch out for Drill Run. Scizor actually kind of walls the Scavalier because it's superpower is only, or Drill Run's only neutral. Megahorn and Iron Head are resisted, and then I could just roost an SD. Electros, oof, Electros. I really want to. I almost ran. Ooh, should I run Smackdown for the Electros? Over U-turn? Actually, I could run Smackdown over like Knockoff. Let's see what happens if I run Smackdown. Smackdown hits. I mean, it hits Skull Beaver super effective. It doesn't hit that hard though. It hits Xatu and Electros and Uxie. What happens? Let me see what happens. Let me see what happens. That's actually something worth calcing. So Landorus defensive with no attack investments. Versus, let's see. Let's give him Smackdown, because there's not much Uxie and a Scavalier can. I mean, Electros can run Ice Punch, but I am defensive. HP Ice could be a problem, but it's not gonna kill. Oh, it might kill. I don't want to say it's not gonna kill. Smackdown. I just have to scout out for these sets. I can't. Don't play recklessly. Like playing. You're not gonna know everything your opponent wants to do, so it's always good to at least scout. Uxie, are you defensive utility? Smackdown, and then if I were to get rid of its levitate ability and give it fur, oh, I don't want to give it no fur coat. Are you kidding me? Fairy Aura, whatever. That's not gonna do nearly enough. Alright, how about Electros? That's the only Pokemon I'm worried about. It's another Pokemon I just have to whittle down, which is annoying. It just does so little damage. Let's get rid of your levitate, give you Klutz. Oh my god, Earthquake does so much. It might be worth it just to check the Electros better. But if he's running ice coverage on the Electros, it doesn't even matter. To be completely honest. This thing, it's gonna be a threat, like regardless of what happens. If he's running HP Ice, it's a threat. If he's running HP Grass, it's a threat. So I think I just have to rock with it. My team's weak to Electros, so I have to hope he doesn't show up with it. At the very least, I do outspeed. I can hit it damn hard with Lucario. I can hit it with Lucario and Quagsire if he's not running HP Grass. I can also Encore it if he has the Coil set. And then Clawitzer can Dark Pulse, maybe get some flinches. So I have to work around the Electros for sure. But I think I have to run Knockoff this week just because getting rid of items is always super important when it comes to Pokemon. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share. I want to know how you guys like this. The videos are a bit longer, but I could go back to preparing it in my own time. Like I said, what I used to do is I used to just do this, and then I present to you what I did and why I did it. But this live team building kind of kills two birds with one stone, and I was suggested to do it by a lot of you guys. They do make longer videos. I know some of you guys don't like watching these whole videos, so let me know what you guys think about it. So be sure to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz, and I will see you guys later.